Right now, I can ask whatever I want, and I can do whatever I want.
Let's get to it. All right, man. So it's been reported that Canelo Alvarez is probably not going to be undisputed anymore. It's been reported that he's most likely going to vacate his IBF title because I'm guessing he just don't want to fight this guy, William Skull. This is what Michael Benson reported. Canelo Alvarez is reportedly planning to vacate his IBF super middleweight world title rather than defend it versus IBF mandatory challenger William Skull next. Canelo will remain WBA, WBC, and WBO super middleweight world champion, according to Boxing Scene. Now, after this, you're still going to have people saying, oh, he's trying to duck his mandatory. This is not shocking coming from Canelo, right? But to be honest with you, even if you would have fought him, you still would have had people saying, man, he fights somebody like William Skull. Don't nobody even know who this is. I told y'all Canelo was trash. That's what they would have been saying. Canelo gonna get criticized either way, whether he fight this guy William Skull or whether he don't fight this guy William Skull. People gonna try to say that he ducking him. Then if he fight him, they're gonna say he fighting a cherry pick bum. That's what they're gonna say. That's why he's saying he's just gonna do whatever he wants to do, because people gonna criticize him anyway, right? And I think the next thing that Canelo wants to do, I think he still wants to make the fight happen with Jamal Charlo, or he wants to get another Mexican fighter so he can have another Mexican duel with two Mexicans versus two Mexicans, because he know that Mexico is going to support that, period. No matter who it is, Mexico is going to support it. So I think that's the route that he's taking. It's getting to the point where I'm pretty sure he don't care about the Undisputed title anymore, because he's already proved that he is the king of 168. He already proved that he can defend his titles and still be on top. So I don't think he really got anything to prove anymore. So now he's taking it to the heart. He really going to do what he wants to do. And it starts with him vacating this IBF title, because he's going to fight who he wants to fight. Therefore, we already know it's probably not going to be a mandatory. It's probably going to be someone that he just going to choose to pick. I think he wants to make money from this situation, so that's why I think that he's not going to fight William Skull, because don't nobody know who this guy is. Even though they nobody really know John Ryder. John Ryder still had a whole country behind him. Munguia wasn't that big of a fighter, but he still had the whole country of Canelo behind him. I think Canelo want to fight people like that. He want to fight people where he know he's going to make some money, where he know he's coming to the end of his career, and he just trying to get as much money as he can before he leave this game, which is understandable. Mayweather did the same thing. Of course, you want to try to get the big fights before you go ahead and retire, because you're about to retire, and you're going to have to live off whatever you made in the sport after you retire. But then again, you don't really have to. I mean, you can do the route that Mayweather going in. You can come back for exhibitions. That's probably what Canelo going to do. He's going to fight David Benavidez in an exhibition.
Yeah.
I know fans going to be pissed off about that, but I think that's what he probably do. He probably retire first, then come back as an exhibition and fight David Benavidez. But I can tell you right now, man, it don't look like we're going to be getting that fight with David Benavidez anytime soon, unless Turkey LSG go ahead and agree and say, yeah, I pay Canelo that $200 million. But if he don't come out and say that, we ain't seeing that fight between Canelo and David Benavidez. Canelo's next opponent, most likely, in my opinion, is probably going to be somebody like a Jamal Charlo or Edgar Berlanga, or maybe even a Diego Pacheco. What do you guys think?